got to talk about Conan.
Yes, that's right. Conan O'Brien. It's his first week. He
just finished his first week.
Just finished and wrapped up. Debuted Monday. Huge numbers. Incredible numbers.
He was the #1 at late night. Beat Letterman. Beat Leno. Beat everybody else.
And his demographic numbers for the 18 to 34 demographic. They're the ones that people. Advertisers go crazy for.
It's the only one anyone cares about. But as predicted, the first night was high ratings, big time. Then it went down the second night, down further the third night, and it's going to settle into what it's going to be.
Yeah, the ratings dropped by a third for the Tuesday night.
The question is, what is the number that TBS needs to keep it, a hit? And I think
2 million,
probably even less. I mean,
because it's TBS.
Yeah, but more importantly, what'd you think of the show? What'd you think of?
I thought that the first show, I thought that the cold opening, I thought was very funny.
Very funny.
Made me laugh very hard when Conan is looking for work and he does the
his 14 kids
and he does just the Irish stereotype. Conan, you've got to get a job. And he's like, think of your family. And he's like, I don't know how to get a job. And Larry King, and I thought that was very funny. Andy Richter, I thought was amazing. I thought Seth Rogen, a little understated. I thought, and I know this is
that code for stoned?
No, I don't know. I'm going to say I know it's heresy because Seth is hometown boy done good. But I thought, a little understated. Maybe it was because Conan just was like, let's just do like a show, because it seemed like his old show. Didn't seem like anything like the Tonight Show.
Yeah, I'll definitely go with you on that because I think I was hoping that Conan might have used the opportunity basically to say, you know what, I'm going to reinvent this form. I'm going to do something new, something different that's never been done before, and it ended up being exactly like everything he's ever done before.
Which is maybe what he felt was the best way to go, just satisfy the fans we have, and then as time goes on, we'll bring in more people. And I know, but the thing that was weird is that they didn't introduce any original segments. That's what I thought was weird with the first night or two. But then getting back with your first guest that he has, and then he's got the girl from Glee. What's her name? Michelle.
Leah Michelle.
Who could you find a more boring human being and uninteresting on this planet Earth? The most unengaging, like at least with Seth, you're watching it and
pretentious.
Yes, exactly. She's uninteresting and pretentious. What a horrible combination. You do not have the looks to pull that off. I said it.
Ouch.
I said it. Angry email.
Not me. I didn't say that.
But with Seth, at least he tells the story about when he proposed to his girlfriend. Very funny story. Cute story. And some people are like, oh, she's going to be ashamed. I'm like, ashamed what? That she's with a funny guy? She knows what she's getting when she's with Seth. So I thought that was Seth. Good, not great.
Yeah.
Leah Michelle.
But Conan's
terrible.
Conan's strength has never been his interviewing.
Yeah, but Jack White. Fantastic.
Yeah, but that wasn't really an interview so much as it was a jam session.
Yeah, but it was fantastic.
It was fun. And, I got to say, though, I'm just a little underwhelmed by Conan. Just not that it was bad. It was just the same.
Right.
The same. It was fine. It was good. The same. And, maybe you can't reinvent the talk show form. Maybe it's just impossible. I know people have tried over the years and they've always been dismal failures. Maybe the reason the talk shows are all the same is because you can't really change it.
Well, they call it a formula for a reason.
There you go.
And because the formula works. I think Conan is going to do well. I think 6 months from now, Conan is going to be he's going to be what Letterman was 20 years ago. He's going to be the hip thing that everybody wants to be on as more and more... just the fact that his first comedian was John Doerr, a relatively unknown stand-up comic in the U.S. And in Canada, he's known but not that well known.
Maybe that'll be Conan's niche.
He'll
be the guy who launches the hot young comics because
or even bands. I could see comics and bands is what.
That used to be Carson's thing.
Yes,
but Leno basically doesn't want anyone on there funnier than him.
And
so you don't see a lot of hot young comics on the Tonight Show.
True.
And Letterman, he's kind of going a little more traditional. He goes for people that are more tried and true that he knows.
Yeah.
Like he's got a sort of stable of people.
Yeah.
So maybe Conan will be the guy where all the hot young,
It'd be interesting. It'd be fun. But yeah, I think that Conan O'Brien, I give it a good, solid B+.
Yeah.
Solid B+.
Now we'll see. I mean, for myself personally, I find the hour a little dicey. It's you know what? I'm forgetting it's on. I'm going to bed. I'm falling asleep.
It's on the Comedy Network at midnight. CTV at 1 a.m.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
So I am actually thinking about spending the extra $1.95 a month, and I think I'm going to do it. Spending the extra $1.95 a month to get channel 75, which isn't even in HD. I'm furious. You can't get it in HD yet. CTV Halifax. So I can get the time shifted channel so I can watch it at 9.
Not bad.
And I'll watch it at 9 o'clock. I'll end up PVRing and we'll be...
And you'll watch it the next day.
Yeah, I'm like, why am I spending $2 a month? This thing's breaking me, that $2 a month. But
there's a great quote in a new book that we'll talk about later called The Late Night Wars by Bill Carter.
Yeah.
And he says, there's a TV executive who says that, young people love Conan O'Brien. But they'll take a bullet for Jon Stewart.
Yeah.
So, that's, I think, Conan's biggest competition. Not necessarily Jay or Dave.
I think you're right.
But it's going to be, Stewart and Colbert.
That's a good call. Yeah, because the same demographic goes to all. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting.
The Late Night Wars rage on.
That's right.
And I'm Brent. He's Patrick. And
I just did a hair
flick next time.
Look at that.
You're like that Willow Smith.
That's right. Oh yeah, that's right.
I whipped my hair back in
9 years old. She's already a multimillionaire.
I wish I
had parents that were talented so I could have good genetics.